Hi, Pam. Do 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 do. Hi, JT and Gwen, Jessica. What's happening? What's happening? Hi, cousin Sue. Here it goes. Starting to go crazy. Thank God I have your questions here. Let's see. Here we go. It's going too fast to read. Lisa, I can see Lisa and Tina and Fran, Mary, Anita, Sonia, Buddha, Mel. Good to see everybody. Okay, my videos. Hold on, get my community part here. Your channel, community, and questions. Okay, good to see everyone. Thank you. Hey, so I was telling my members earlier, I went and saw that Jurassic Park movie last night. I took my son and my nephew, and my two sons and my nephew. And my youngest son who goes with me, to these movies, and he doesn't, he'll give a growl if it's a bad movie, but he never, oh, hi, lucky girl. Oh, thanks. Yeah, let me do that. Customization. Oh, yeah. Thank you. So, okay. So my youngest son, we coming out that movie, that Jurassic Park movie, and he said, Mom, you owe us an apology. Hey, Dan. I thought that was hysterical. Hey, lucky girl. Hey, Mims. Thank you guys for coming. I haven't done a live, in a bit. Thank you guys for coming and for the thumbs up. In order to do the thumbs up, oh yeah, DeSantis to Satan is going to go. Let me tell you guys a couple of hits, and I might have already said it to you, but let me remind you. First of all, you know how they said, yeah, we're going to go down when they're voting. Thank you, Mid City Cats and Kittens. They said, yeah, we're going to go down there and we've got hundreds of lawyers and we've got hundreds of district attorneys and they're lying. They are lying, you guys. When they said that, my guide said to me, oh, they're lying. There's going to be a lot of people, district attorneys and lawyers, that aren't going to want to lose their license. Thank you, Trisha, honey. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fight. They think that they're going to get all these people behind, but especially remember, and we'll discuss more about this, there is really going to be some subpoenas going on before November. I know they try not to do anything to others except what's his face, the last guy did something on Hillary, but they're not supposed to do it close to an election. We still have time, and I feel like there's going to be some major stuff. There's going to be some people who were involved with this that will pay the piper, the walk of shame, so to speak. Hey, RX. Yeah, but you know what? I don't want you to worry, because I don't want you to worry. You guys, they do things and they want everybody to jump. I'm telling you, they're not taking. Remember those three people? What town was that? That they said, the guy, that cowboy said, no, I just feel it from the bottom of my heart that these Democrats really didn't win. Remember that? And then the person took them to court. And listen, they will be in trouble for doing that. And then they turned around and said, well, we'll vote them in reluctantly. Anybody that says no, it's not it didn't go the way we want, so we're going to make it. It's not going to happen. I even see the Supreme Court saying, no, you got to take what the American public voted in. That's what I see. Hey, Ron. So I just want you to know beyond a reasonable doubt that they cannot overtake. Now, Florida is a horse of different color. There's a lot of people who are really tired. I know they say he's got fantastic numbers. Did you ever look at the bottom of those numbers when they say, oh, dissent? It's like 1,000 people. Hello. There's something that said how terrible Biden was. And if you looked at the bottom part, they talked to 1,000 people. Hello. Biden is loved more than you know. And that Kim Kardashian or whoever that woman is that's with Don Jr., she said, well, we're going to get loud. I said, honey, you've already been loud, okay? Thank you, Erica. I can only tell you what I'm getting. And, you know, my guys have been pretty good about making everybody stay calm. Yeah, we got a little hit here and there. And I did not see this insurrection coming. Somebody told me there's a psychic who saw it. But let me look at Florida since everybody's talking about Florida. Ron DeSantis is going to be in some trouble. I felt that. I know that. Something is going to come up on him. Some sort of pressure. And, you know, somebody like Oz, he's not going to win. I know he's not in Florida. Somebody like Herschel Walker. There's a lot of people are going to lose that Trump thought would win. So a lot of people hate DeSantis. I'm telling you right now, he's not the cat's meow. He's going down. Let's take a look. Now, who's running against DeSantis, you guys? Hey, SCR, thank you. Yeah, Dan and I were just talking earlier. The gas prices just dropped out here. I don't know about you guys, but they're, you know, not huge. But I see him making a deal with Saudi Arabia. I see him talking to them and them actually kind of work some sort of, you know, wipe the palms. Not anything underhanded, but I see Biden really working with him. Like, what can we do for you? And it may hurt to whatever they ask. It's nothing illegal, but I feel like they'll give us a break on gas. That's what I got. And, you know, those people making all this money, they're going to have no choice because the gas will come flowing in. This is the other thing I noticed. There's loads of produce coming in. Have you guys noticed that? Like at Safeway, when I go to Safeway, chicken was like, in the old days, $7 for a pack of chicken breasts. Now, and it was sparse. It went up to like $20. Now they got so much, they're trying to charge like $10, $11, but it's still too many. The prices are gonna drop. Yeah, I know. I call her Kim Kardashian. I don't Kimberly Guilfoyle or something. I know that he's not with Kardashian. Okay. Let's look at DeSantis, you guys. But right when they were saying, we're going to get all these attorneys, we're going to have this and that, I saw people backing out. Like they may have came in and said, yeah, but I see them backing out because I see them saying, I don't want my license hit on this. Because it's like they're interrupting the ability of people to vote and it's not going to go well. DeSantis is going to have something that goes to the Supreme Court. I don't know what that is, but I see it. The courts have been voting against him. Like they said he can't make a criminal referral for somebody whose child claims they're trans. Oh, hi, Medium Kim. Good, it calmed down a little bit. Here we go. Here we go, you guys. Oh, yeah, he really is a Satan. Um, the world's going to win. These people are actually kind of fools. They're acting out in a way. I'm telling you, under the current Disney, all these big corporations are a little tired of him. If you don't believe what I believe, you're out of here. He went after the disabled Olympics. He went after the who else did he go after? The Boy Scouts, I think. He went after somebody. And Disney is like throwing money any place else except him. DeSatan is the fool, and DeSatan will something's gonna hit him, you guys. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can see. My friends just built a house on the beach up there by Orlando. They're Republicans, but they're good Republicans. They don't like riffraff or nonsense. Tell me what I can tell. Ooh, okay. Plus, I got to tell you guys this real quick. Sorry, I'm going off from one thing to the other. I got a very strong hit that that guy, that Beto's going to take over Texas, thanks to the shootings. That's like amplified. You know, Trump lost thanks to COVID and him lying about everything. Thank you, Firefly. So I just want you to know that I do see Beto coming into Texas and really helping the people, really helping them. And right now, by the way, anybody in Europe, 104 in Spain and France, poor people, they're not used to this kind of heat. I just hope everybody's cool. And then the price of gas and stuff is just way high. People are really having a tough time, but that's about ready to decrease. I can tell you that. Not only because I see too much stuff now coming off the ships, I do see people sort of plugging it up. What's interesting is how many people can afford warrior tickets at $6,000-7,000 a seat. It's amazing how much money people come up with. So I just want you to know. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, he has a feel to what, huh, Carol? She just said DeSatan wants to cut down Disney. He's got some bad news, and he's got this is almost like jail. He's going to be charged with something. Okay, so go ahead and show me. Ooh, okay. Thank you very much. I just saw Roger Stone's face, which I don't bring up lightly. So there's going to be a release of some information on him. Thank you, Ava. You know, the Republicans are eating their own. Trump wants to get rid of DeSatan, and he's figuring out something. And there's some sort of news that's going to come out that's going to push him in the limelight. And, you know, he's losing a lot of cases in court. So, yeah. But who's running against DeSatan, you guys? Houston's hotter than hell. Oh, geez. Chris Christie, Nikki Fried. Chris Christie's running. He won't win, though. Is there a Democrat running? Because Chris Christie isn't Democrat. Oh, Charlie Crist. Okay. Let's look at Charlie Crist. Let's just do that. Come on, let's do that. Geez, I don't even know his name, so he's not as popular. But anyway, so they had him at 70%, DeSatan at 70%. Who would win? Who would you pick as president? And Trump was like number 4 down the road. And you know Trump don't like that. He'll do what he can to destroy DeSatan. Christie. Yeah, that's right. Chris Christie's in New Jersey. Chris, tell me if he's going to make it. Thank you, Jan. Did I get everybody? Did I miss someone? Ava. Jan, thank you. Well, he's got the 9 of Cups, you guys. Okay, let's get down to business. I mean, I really need the answer on this. He's got the 9 of Cups, victory after burden. I'm going to take out my powerful one. Boy, this thing even predicted the Warriors. I never get the Warriors right. And I'm scared to ask sometimes if I want something. But this one, I'm going to just be plain and clear. Angel of light and mercy. Help all these beautiful people in this room right now. We want to know beyond a reasonable doubt. Wait, first I have to do this. What is the answer for yes? It's a circle. What is the answer for no? It's back and forth, okay? Is Ron DeSatan, I don't know how to say his name any other way. Sorry, you guys. Is Ron DeSatan going to win as governor of Florida? No. No. Thank you. Something's going to come out. Something's going to come up. And I see a lot of money flowing in, even from Disney, from other Republicans to get rid of him. And I see Trump having a lot of money to try to ruin him. Okay. All righty. Okay. I don't think I've seen Harry's mom in a long time. Okay, so here we go. Oh, somebody's saying there's Bluebird said there's a terrible heat wave in Kansas that's killing thousands of cattle. Will it end soon? Thank you. Oh, Bluebird. I'm so sorry about that. Angel of light and mercy. Is the heat wave going to stop? Terrible heat waves and a terrible winter. Prepare for what was to be. We unfortunately cannot stop what's to come, but know that in your prayers and your dedication to your prayers, we can lighten the outcomes. So I don't see it getting worse, but I still see pretty bad summer for July. And then I see some good weather coming end of August, September. Has Kansas had more? It's climate change is for real, you guys. Has Kansas had a lot more tornadoes? When did you say Biden's number will go up? I don't think I said Biden's number's going up. In Florida, and that humidity. Oh my God, Christine. It's just terrible. Let me see if I missed anybody. Jan Hall, thank you, honey. Hurricanes for Florida and Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, unfortunately, I see another hurricane. Not Armageddon, okay? Let me look at Florida. Okay, Gulf of Mexico coming up, hitting Bradenton, that area. I see something around the tip of Florida coming in from the East Coast. Pretty significant, some pretty significant hurricanes. I see even Mexico. I see North Carolina. I see Louisiana, edge of Texas here. I see one coming up. That Gulf of Mexico is going to get real hot. I see it very warm, and it's going to really rile up the hurricanes. Hey, remember I told you there's going to be a good-sized earthquake in the waters off Washington, Oregon? There was a 5.6. That's not good size, but it's just interesting because the day I predicted that, the next day there was a 5.6. Yeah, I see. You know what, Kat? I even saw a hurricane come in, maybe even at the tip of Florida, calm down and start up again. Okay, so it's coming through from the Atlantic. It calms down because it went through land and then it comes back up. That's what I saw. Okay. So I'm so sorry about the heat, Bluebird. I saw lots of cattle. It's not just here, it's in other countries. I just hate for things to get so hot they can't stand it. Poor babies. Yeah, Peggy said, is there anything is there any way that either DOJ or our government stop the Republicans from making laws that take voting rights away? Well, let me tell you something. The Democrats will win the Senate and Congress, and yeah, and Congress. I can pretty much take it to the bank. And I want you to know, when we get the majority, unlike what they planned, we're gonna arrest Biden first thing. We're gonna impeach him. No idea what they're going to charge, but they're going to impeach him. I just want you to know that when we win, we're going to shore up voting rights. That's when we put in the John Lewis. That's when things start happening. And the Supreme Court, believe it or not, they're going to go to what the Constitution says. Listen, when the Democrats and independents take over the houses, the Supreme Court is going to realize their days are numbered, because they're going to start having where people can be impeached, where people have to go, like this Thomas. He's in big trouble. Okay, him and his wife, they think they're non-touchable. Negative. Trump just endorsed Cameron. I don't know who that is. But really, at the end of the day, what's the percentage of whoever Trump's endorsed that it goes through? Let me tell you something. This is beautiful. They end up saying, take it back to the states with Roe versus Wade. They're going to end up doing all this nonsense with voting rights. They're also talking, including Ron Johnson, out loud, we're going to hit your entitlement, your Social Security, your Medi-Cal. Are you kidding? People are going to come out in droves. So I don't care what Trump says. And there is no plan. Remember, they even said when this January 6th commission, Trump wanted to go on Fox News and talk about his great new health plan that he's been threatening now for 6 years. They're not going to have anything to say. Let that Herschel Walker have a one-on-one with our Reverend. Oh my God, he'll chop them up and spit them out. So I don't want you to worry. I'm not saying this in a logical sense, because there is some logic to this. But when I was watching in the news and they were saying, oh, and unfortunately, our press runs with it. They run with it. They like us to be afraid, Trump did this, Trump stood here, Trump blew his nose. We're not interested anymore. He's a has-been, okay? And as he keeps losing, remember, you guys, how often can you forget? Please let me remind you, when we went through the 2018, I said, oh, yeah, it's gonna, I saw all those people, thank you, Courtney, that he endorsed. He was, in fact, the White House liked it when he was on the road. It's very hard for him to find a place to rally because he didn't pay any of these people. So, and I'm sure they're suing the government as we speak, trying to get their money. So I got to tell you this. When 2018 happened and he was going door to door saying, you got to vote. Listen, folks, if you don't vote for who I want, oh, good. At a Proud Boys conservative event. That's interesting. He said, I'll be impeached. They're going to vote to impeach me. You must vote for so-and-so. He lost all of them. He lost all but one. He won one seat. And they said in that book, not Peril, it's the other book that other guy wrote, the scandalous book. He said, all his staff said he was in one of the foulest moods they'd ever seen. He went out there acting like, oh yeah, we won a terrific seat with a terrific blah, blah, blah. He tried to act like, look here, squirrel. But the bottom line is he lost. So don't worry about who he endorses. It don't make no difference. And yeah, they're going to try to move people in there to try to take away. I mean, I'm not poo-pooing it. I'm not saying we're not on the precipice, whatever. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Of We were so close to losing our constitutional country. I mean, this country works on is a democracy. It's a republic. And the fact that he was wanting Pence to give these fake, all for the sake, didn't care that he was lying. And okay, I got to tell you something else. I asked my guides the other day. I want to throw this by you guys. I told them, because, we were this close. And my guides never worried me about it. They said Trump was going to win and there's going to be dancing in the streets, which I told you. But don't forget, they also said everyone's going to turn on Trump and they're jumping off the ship like rats off a ship. Remember that. And I also told you Bill Barr will end up doing the right thing. Well, at the time, he turned on the Mueller report and acted like an idiot. But at the end of the day, he did do the right thing. Okay? Thank you, Lily. So I just want you to know that from the beginning, my guys haven't showed me that we were going to lose our republic. As close as it was, it kind of makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up when you hear these stories, how close we were to losing our republic. But all these naysayers and these terrible people, I just see their mouths moving and there's no voice. So it's coming back. And don't forget my Andre, you guys. He is so fantastic with the chart. How could Biden's chart be so fantastic come November unless we're winning? And he's pretty good at who's hurting. The other thing I really wanted to ask, and so I don't want you guys to worry, the fact that they're calling it entitlements and all this. Yeah, people are blaming Biden for this, but the gas prices are going to go down. I'm not saying it's a miraculous turn of events, but I also see them giving money again to people. DMV, people registered with the DMV, a little chunk of change to go towards gas. But okay, I also want to ask about Novany, because a psychic had said Novany was dead. I don't pick that up, but it's not that the psychic's wrong. Sometimes psychics will pick up something. Like I told you, Bill Barr will do the right thing. Well, it wasn't at that time. It's later. Okay, so now he's trying to, but of course, nobody respects him now. You should have stood up back then, dude. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, I really like Andre. I think he's really good, and he's one of the best psychics I've had since Patricia McLean died. Yeah, let me look at the stock market in a minute. Hold on. Let me look at Novany. So they put him in a prison. Like I told you, you guys had asked me this because he disappeared and everybody was afraid. And I told you they moved him. So that my guys were right. They moved him to a place where he can't readily be available for his lawyers, etc. Okay. I remember that vision I had with him standing in the sunlight waving to the crowd. But, that could have been a spiritual sight. Let's look at Novany. I just don't happen to see him dead. But let me take a look, see. What's up? And Andre said his planets really have a lot of, he's in the demon's hands. He's in hell right now. Damn it. He has hope, though. Somebody said he's on a food strike. They'll force him. Here's the thing. They don't want him dead. Because if they find out that Novany's dead, the world will turn against Putin even more so. It's big trouble for Putin. They'll be held to pay, Biden told them. If you hurt, he's released. Oh, my God. As prophesized. He's willing to sacrifice his life for the sake of the new Russia. I'm not seeing death, but I'm seeing strife. I'm seeing him in battle. I see him just waiting for help to come. What's going to happen is, hold on. what's going to happen is that like the magic card comes in. So what's going to happen is I think that thank you, Schoolman. I think that Putin is going to be gone. Give me Putin real quick because I've been feeling him going. And somebody said, gee, he looked okay. He had some sort of message, but we don't know if that's him or somebody faking it. Oh my God, Ivanka and Jared just left for Israel. They're thinking about staying there too. Looking for a place to live. That's what I just got. They're looking for a place to. Oh, that's great news. Dan just said gas is down 20 cents. I think it was $7. Now it's $6.39. Okay. Kushner was only worried about getting his father. He wanted his buddies and his father's buddies to get. And I'm telling you, money exchange hands, even though that's illegal. There's so much stuff coming out, you guys. Okay, so what's going on with Putin? And then let's do the pendulum, because this pendulum rocks. I'm going to tell you right now, I've never had a better pendulum, even though it's not really the pendulum, it's me, but I must be hitting it lately. I also see someone very famous getting ready to cross again soon. I don't want you to freak out, but I just saw that. Because you know what I do is I get the news flashing about so-and-so dying. And listen, they're putting these January 6th things. The same one's been played 5 or 6 times. Where are they running that into the ground? Okay. What's going on with Putin? His wishes did not come true. I will tell you my vision. I think I told Dan this. I had this feeling like they're fighting, and we're giving them more stuff. Even Germany's going in and handing them stuff. And then all of a sudden they're leaving. This is what I saw. And I saw, wait a second, they're leaving. They're going the opposite direction. They're leaving. Because what happens is they bomb a place till it's rubble. And it's hard to sustain because they got to make sure they get food and stuff coming in because nothing's working, no water, no nothing. And I just saw them packing up and leaving. And I think it's because Putin is gone. It's because Putin is gone. And I guess Finland is like already kind of like talking to people because they're doing jets. You know how they like to just push your buttons? They're doing jets over their land. And they're like, oh, hell no. Putin, let me tell you, as clear as day, Putin will not take, he may take portions of Ukraine now, but he's not going to be able to take all of it. And I see the rebuilding and everybody, everybody's really tight right now because money is tight, but I see people really helping them rebuild. Okay, let me look. Angel of Light and Mercy. Is Putin still alive? Yes. Is Putin going to win in the Ukraine? No. I see portions of it, though. Will the Ukraine have all their land back? Yes, absolutely yes. Okay. Novany. It said yes, and all I said was, oh, Novany. Is Novany being protected? Yes. Okay. Is Novany going to die in jail? No. Oh, my heart skipped a beat because I looked down, it could have been going a circle. It said no. Thank you. Will Novany come out like my vision, waving to the crowd? Yes. Does Novany have another year in jail? No. Thank you, Cindy. No. So it's not another year, you guys. We're getting close. He needs to just stay strong. Pray. When we do prayers Tuesday, we'll pray for him too. Okay, so we got one other question, okay? Is Putin terminally ill? Yes. It says yes. So, don't forget they get people to put makeup on and kind of look at them because somebody was saying, "Gee, you look rather good," but we've also seen him look really bad. He's really sick. I'm going to tell you right now, Sterling. A whole bunch of people have said he's really sick. My backup, Kim at Intuitive View, Sue Lynn, everybody, uh, Revealing Light, Violetta. Violetta can get down and dirty on the stuff that I don't want to see, probably because she's pulled out some stuff that was true that I never saw. But my guides do. Here's the outcome. That's where we need to focus and just forget the rest. But little did we realize how close we came. It's like after the fact, you found out there was a thing. Thank you, Lupe. There was someone put a hit on you and you didn't even know it. And then you're like, my God, there was a hit on me. Thank you, Aang. Thank you so much, you guys. Yeah, Sue Lynn rocks. She rocks. There's so many good psychics on right now, you guys. I love them all. But Novany's not dead just yet, okay? And the psychic that said he was stabbed, he's sort of on a hunger strike now, and that causes sharp pains in the gut. So maybe that's what he was picking up. Okay, so everybody's asking about Bobart. Yeah, we'll add Novany to my prayer list. So she was an escort or something. No surprise. She's not going to win again, you guys. So, she was in bankruptcy and she's going to walk out of there with $341 million. Hello. Was Ted Cruz. So I'm not quite sure. I didn't really read the story. So I'm not quite sure what her connection is to Ted Cruz. Hi, Maria. But basically, you want to know if Ted Cruz and her were connected in a romantic arena or as an escort. I kind of feel sorry for her. I'm sorry, you guys. She's really. It's not for me to judge her, okay? But she doesn't feel. The fact she even got that position feels like a freak incident. She's not smart enough to handle it. So was Ted Cruz in? Here it's Ted. Ooh. Hey Jan. Hey Yelling Man. Oh my God, Yelling Man. Thank you, Jan. Ooh, the clock. Oh, you guys, I didn't even look at this little gossip. When it tends to be sex and stuff, it's not that isn't hot news, but it's like, me, I don't do it with famous people and stuff, but this really has a focus. This is definitely something that's going to affect Ted Cruz because they're keeping it really undercover, but somebody's going to show, or even maybe when she loses, she talks about it. But yes, they did have an intimate affair and it will come out of the woodwork. Oh, hell yeah. They're trying to keep it hidden. Oh my God. There's a lot of stuff going to come out about her because you know who's going to turn on her? Her husband. Okay, my lilac. Her and I got a thing coming up. Oh, thank you, Ing. Thank you. So let me tell you something. You guys, thank you, because I wasn't even looking at this. Didn't even care. Because it kind of grosses you out when you think about Ted Cruz. I mean, I gotta live, I gotta maintain some stability here. That was like pretty ugly. But I will tell you, very scandalous. Thank you, Michelle. You know who else? It's like that Cawthorn, it was ugly. And I feel that it's going to be like for her. There's a bunch of stuff coming up. He never, he's such a sneak. He never quite gets hit 100%. But I see true confessions, like somebody, maybe it's the husband says, she was his escort. She was working for him. Thank you, Pippa. And he may say, well, yeah, she escorted me to here and there, but I never had sex. Yeah, the pot, the marijuana was the joint was in my fingers, but I never inhaled all the way. Okay, and I'm going to be on with Ron this Friday. Okay, so we got more questions, you guys. Hold on, this is exciting. I'm getting hits after hits after hits. Ooh, David, I totally believe this. I was just saying out loud, there is something going on in this world because even my TV stations were staticky. They never, oh, thank you, Yelly Man. You're just so nice. Um, there's an Earth directed powerful solar flare that hit yesterday. I have only one medical ailment to my knowledge occasional infrequent bouts and irregular heartbeat. I've noticed this almost always occurs during periods of intense solar activity. And it does affect, I'm telling you, it does affect the TV, the phones, the computers. I'm thinking there may be a correlation that I may be among many of the issues with flare ups and solar flare activity. Wonder what your guys have to say about this. David, you're absolutely correct. That's what they're saying to me. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely. It does affect your heart. A lot of more. In fact, if they did a study, they'd see more heart attacks around this time. Connie. So I have a bad heart too, but it didn't act up. I'll tell you what acted up was the TV. The computer was acting up. Things were just weird. Yeah, JD wants to know, well, will the airlines ever get their, what together and stop allowing bookings when they know their pilots aren't available? They were just when the price of gas goes down, I see the tickets becoming reasonable again. They're putting a lot of pilots through school right now. It's uncomfortable though because thank you, Buddha, because it requires less time. You know what I'm saying? But they want to get a seasoned pilot with a less and train them that way on the job. Um, Hold on, you guys. I gotta ask. Yeah, and it doesn't do good for them because they lose money when they cancel like this. They honest to God were booking because they thought that they would have the pilots. They don't have the pilots and the staff. They're going to start getting it together. They don't even have the staff to work on the planes as well as they should. You know, I had a client write me today who had a vivid dream. Hey, Jatinda, thank you. Who had a vivid dream about an American Airlines crashing. She saw the plane, she saw the American Airlines as clear as day. She said it was so real. So I'll just bring that out there. Oh, hey, Freebird. So I just see hands up. They're not letting us know all of it. They're scooching through barely by the. By the way, Debbie and Kim, and two of you will be at our Sedona event, as well as Sue Lynn next May. We're going to put out tickets next month. So anyway, I just go, 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 don't I? So are they going to cause, can I just look real quick? Are we looking at tell me about the airlines. Are we looking at some troubles? Well, it's saying no right now. So I guess they have enough. Plus, they've raised the rates enough to help compensate for what they've lost. I see them training more pilots. I see more people working on the planes. It feels like it works out like by the hair of your chinny chin chin. It's just going to work out. So yeah, it'll go down again. That when are the prices going to come down? Probably not till the winter time. Sorry, you guys. Sorry. Okay. Okay. And the economy and stock market. Well, the stock market kind of came to a halt where it stopped dropping. Of course, the stock market determine the economy, but it really helps with people's 401k. My daughter lost a lot of money in the stock market and she was real sick about it. And I took a look see and it said September. September, the stock market should start to rally again. We're this close to just this crumble, but it feels like it's actually going to work out. I'm telling you, we have such good people in this universe, such good people praying for the well-being of everyone, because we're not the only ones suffering. It's other countries suffering, you guys. So we're coming together, and I'll tell you what this gas thing did. It made people decide, you at least get a hybrid, if not a total electric car. So it's going to be okay, you guys. I don't see her as the bomber, Cheryl. Sorry about that. Oh, good juju. Let me tell you something. Mhm. When he goes, when Trump goes, he's it's there's just some hits coming on him. Can you imagine? He is always in anger and how it is to have to live like that and that blackness in his soul energy. And I see them taking money from him. Remember, I saw him lose everything. I saw him lose everything. Let me tell you, Ivanka and the other one, Jared, they're not that worried because they were managed to get $3 billion from Saudi Arabia. So they're comfy, but not Trump. Trump is mad at Jared. Let me tell you something. I saw this earlier. I don't know who I. Okay, thank you. Patricia said a lot of planes are parked up in the desert. They have mechanics doing overtime getting them serviced. Yeah, I'm not seeing Armageddon with crashes, but I do feel like it's here, your chinny chin chin. So what was I talking about before I saw that? Oh, the anger. So, but what's going to happen is he's going to lose a bunch of trial stuff and he's in trouble. And I feel like he's paying for, he has a lot of money, but he's going to use his money to run for president to get all these claims against him out of the way. I told Dan today, and I want you to know, I see the DOJ with subpoenas passing them out. I see some people will be all excited. I see some people will pay, some will not. But I see them going in and saying, you're part of an insurrection and Trump will be part of it. Now he'll fight and carry on. He's still lying and telling people. In fact, they're going to bring up the fact that he's having these events, lying still about everything. So I just want you to know, before it's time to run again, I don't think he can. I don't even know if he's alive. That's what I'm feeling. It might be so scandalous. And they may in fact say anyone involved with an insurrection cannot run for any office. That's what I'm feeling. It might take a year to happen, but I feel like they're going to say that. If you were part of the insurrection, you can't run for office. Jesus, that Congress did that in the 1800s. So, listen, Lisa, Jared is in trouble too. Remember, I saw him in that one-piece uniform. He's in trouble. I think it's because he gave away the Washington Post's whereabouts. Somehow they're going to find out about that. But Jared's in trouble. And you remember I was just more worried. Did you notice how beautiful? I need to ask him who does his eyebrows. 3,000. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Real quick, you guys, while you're here, I want to tell you real quick that we saw that Jurassic Park with John Rotten Apple got 30%, which I didn't believe because I love my dinosaurs. And I took my sons and my nephew. And when we left, my youngest son said, Mom, you owe us an apology. It was bad, you guys. It wasn't very good. So anyway, Jared, I see going to jail. There's some sort of scandalous thing that's going to happen. And I see Ivanka turning. I mean, she will save her life. He's not in jail forever, So anyway, yeah, I will not be buying that movie. I usually buy every single dinosaur movie, including King Kong or what's that Japanese one that always tears up Tokyo? I always buy those. Oh, Michelle. Michelle said Chuck Grassley tweeted the night before January 6th that he was taking Pence's place to count the votes. That's why Pence didn't get in that car. Thank God it was Pence that ended up being his VP. Godzilla. Yeah, Godzilla. Yeah, well, that was a dream. She had the dream. I'm not sensing it. I'm not sensing a big airline crash. You know, I tell you when there is going to be one. I'll see it. I do see someone very famous getting ready to go pretty soon. No, there's going to be some consequences, Ewat. Believe it or not, there's going to be some consequences. It's actually, I see shock and awe. I see people thinking, oh my God, they're really going to do something about this. But not, like a lot of these guys maybe got a year, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to write home about. Yeah, Chuck Grassley's keeping his mouth shut right now. Maybe it's the Queen. Yeah, because Mary is going to the UK next week. And she said she had a bad feeling that the Queen might go while they're there. Thank you, Mary Weiss. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so the end of this month is my last with Angel Heart, with readings that I did through Angel Heart. And then I'm on Wix till December. And then I'm no longer taking readings, but you can win a reading as if you're a subscriber by writing me at grindle9103@gmail.com. Just say reading, free reading, and put your phone number. We have to have your phone number. And a lot of you guys, I recognize your name. Some of you guys are asking more than once, but so I have that. I picked that the first of the month, and then I picked 2 people. Oh, thank you, Laura. That was the other one. And then I'll let you go because I need to start fixing dinner for my son. Hey, Mikhail, thank you. New York. Keep the jokes in. It's coming. Okay. Tell me. I don't see them take. Okay. There will be money taken away from Jared and Ivanka. I do see that. I see more money getting taken from. Oh, what I was going to say is Trump. Thank you, Anna. Trump is furious at Jared. He wants a chunk of that money. He's already asked him for it, so they're avoiding him. Yep. You know how Trump is. He doesn't care. Well, you did it while I'm president. You need to give me a chunk of change. Okay, hold on. If the Supreme Court going to refuse the Roundup argument to set aside throw-out Roundup cancer settlement? I've waited for a year. Okay, Stephen, hold on. I'll ask. Just give me 1 second. Stephen, Roundup. I'll take a look at that. Now, what was I just asking just now? Thank you, Anna Levy. And there was. Okay, here we go. Brittany's going to get out of there. Don't worry. Brittany Griner. What was I reading just before? Jenny Thomas. And then I'll get into this Roundup, and then I have to go. She's worried now. Remember before I told you their attitude was like, whatever. She's worried now. Oh, I can't wait to talk to them. I just love to. She's worried. Remember, it was Liz Cheney that didn't want her involved in this, but it's so obvious with her on those texts to Mark Meadows. She's talking to attorneys, more than one. He's not talking about leaving right now, though. He's not stepping down, but the heat's going to be so bad I saw him going. If it's not feet first, then I just saw him going. Ginny Thomas. Tell me about Ginny Thomas. Ooh, the sword is coming. The sword of truth is coming for her. Okay. She thinks she can magically just come out of this. Oh, you guys, it's not pretty. It's going to get so ugly. I don't know what exactly, because what she did was wrong. And what she did is obvious. She was part of an insurrection. And I see boom, 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 boom. And what'll happen is I just see Thomas, in order to protect her, just say, I'm leaving. And they go away. They may even, she'll have to go before a judge. She may even have to serve a little time. Adrienne, thank you. Thank you so much. So I just want you to know that poor Ginny Thomas, I'm telling you, they thought their you-know-what didn't stink. They really walk around like they're king and queen for a day. She's just delightful to be with if you believe all these conspiracies. Okay, so now Stephen wants to know about Roundup. They probably got sued for a large amount. There's something with Roundup that apparently, tell me if I'm wrong, Stephen, but I feel like they knew better, or they did something that they knew better. That's what I get. And there's evidence to that fact. Will the Supreme Court throw it out? I'm going to do two methods. Hold on, because I don't want to give you tell you one thing and it's wrong. I want to make sure will the Supreme Court throw it out? No, they back it up. Now let's do it here, okay? Will the Supreme Court vote in favor of Roundup? No. Okay, thank you. They're pretty ugly, the ones that are in there. But yeah. Yeah. I could be wrong, but I think it's going to go your way. So I don't want you to worry. Trump will eventually lose Mar-a-Lago. I see it going up for sale. He might even be gone by then. That's what I'm wondering, Martha. Is it the Queen? I don't know. I don't want to look specifically. But it's some sort of news that everybody's like, oh my God. And I also saw a mail going. So, it could be some famous actor or something. But I saw like breaking news. So that would be the Queen. They probably already got all their video ready about her life and who she was. Because these older people, they got this thing ready to go. So when they die, you wonder why the minute they die, they have this whole documentary on them. It's because they were waiting for them to die. Yeah, Dan said I saw someone famous, but the Queen sounds right to me. Okay, you guys, I love you all. Thank you for my 3,288. Thank you so much for coming. And I'll be back. We'll do another live. Okay? Talk to you again. And don't worry, subpoenas are coming. Cheers. Thank you, Hugger, Seascape, Dan, Mims, Ron, Doug, Christine. Thank you, guys. If I missed somebody, I'm sorry. I said Dan. Bye. Hugger, Greeter, KT, Freebird. Yeah, we're cool. Talk to you later. And my lovely Ron. I'll be on Ron's show Friday. Cheers.